Hello, 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 everyone. I'm trying to see if I'm live. Give me just a... I think I clicked for it to be live. Oh, let's see here. And I might not be able to see everybody's comments, but we'll just see how it goes. Okay, I am live on my page, and now I'm going to check moms. My name is Jenny. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Refresh Restyle. I'm her daughter. Let's see here. Yay. Okay, good. I am live on both pages. I have got it pulled up on my extra phone. Oh, goodness gracious. Now let me find it again. What's everybody been up to? Y'all, we got a little bit of rain today. Can y'all believe it? Super excited. It has been so dry here. I don't remember the last time it rained, but it's nice to see. It rained in town. I hope it rained out at my house too. I live out in the country. But I'm hopeful that it rained out there too, because the ground is cracked. It's probably that deep everywhere where it's cracked. It's like, it's crazy. We usually are really dry during the summer, but I don't remember it being this dry. Hey, Stacy, I see you. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to be working on some wood cutouts. These are called stained glass scenes, and they go along with the Chalk Couture stencils or transfers. These are reusable. You just wash them and reuse them with water. But they're also called stained glass scenes. I don't have a word today, but I do have it in the featured links. Oh, sugar. Oh, I was trying to see. Hey, Shirley. I can't see your comments if you're on Mom's phone, so I'll try to go back and read those. I'm glad you're doing good, Stacy. I'm going to go ahead and get started on these. As you can see, these are just solid. They look like window panels. And I was trying to decide what I was going to do with them, because you can definitely just prop them up. You can mount them on another board. Lots of options. But I think I'm going to make these into ornaments. I think the measurements are on the site, but they are about 6 3/4. I think I put the measurements on these. I've been trying to do a good job with that, y'all, by 4 inches. So like 6 3/4 by 4 inches. I like big ornaments on my tree because I like to just stuff it full of stuff. I have tons of stuff. But I'm going to be using one of my favorite combos, black velvet and nominee. And I'm going to be painting with the paste today because Mom has she's got plenty of paste. Look, I thought I got everything. There we go. I was going to say, I thought I got everything out that I needed, but I didn't get one of these little scoop things because I'm going to water it down a little bit. Sometimes, look, y'all, I don't ever know if I'm going to get a big old pile or a not big old pile. And listen, poor Stella. Y'all know she started school. Was that Tuesday? Look, this week, we have all been exhausted. Stella and I, well, Locke was tired too when we got home last night, but he got a second wind. But Stella and I, we had to, she was asleep after we did homework. We went and ate with my next to oldest son. Then we went home, did homework, got baths. Stella got her a cup of milk, and then she was ready to be out for the night. Y'all be sure and let me know when you're hop on. Like I said, I may miss. Hey, Patty. I may miss comments, but I will go back and read. And these are from our Wood Cutout Shop. They're called stained glass scenes, and they go along with the Chalk Couture Transfer. Oh, excuse me. And I think I'm making these into ornaments. But you know what? Y'all could do whatever you want with them. You can, I mean, you could put them on a stand. You could hang them up. You could mount them to another, like a bigger board. Lots of options with these. But like I said, I'm painting with chalk paste because there is an overabundance of it, and it's kind of, it's out on the wall, and I can see all the colors. I don't have to dig for them. I'm being lazy today. But, so anyhow, we all went to bed. We were all in bed by 8 o'clock because Stella went to sleep. As soon as she drank her milk and I sat down and held her, she was out like a light. And so I went, Locke was in his room playing. I went in there. I said, all right, let's go to bed, bud. And he didn't argue. We have been exhausted, but I was so glad to see Lane. I'm just going to smear that on with my finger. Hey, Lindy. Are y'all getting any rain at Pickwick today? I don't know if y'all probably have been just as dry as we have. It's been so dry. I hope everybody gets the rain they're needing because, whew. And I think most of the farmers around here have got their corn shelled and beans cut. At least my allergies think they have. I'm going to dry that and see if I need to add another coat. I'm trying to look at some of these comments. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I try to keep a smile on my face. But y'all, last night, I don't know what time it was. Stella woke up. She never sleeps through the night. I'd like to know the secret. By 3, my boys are all sleeping through the night, and she is not. But she woke up, so I went in there and got her, and I didn't check her temperature because I could tell that she was just burning up. So I got her some Tylenol, and we laid back down, and we eventually went back to sleep. But she woke up with fever, running, like a major runny nose, but also she's been exposed to a lot of different germs and stuff that she isn't used to, which I kind of expected this because she generally stays home with her me mama and granddaddy, or either she's with me or mom. But so she's been at school, and she's getting all kinds of school. They share more than art supplies at school, especially pre-K. Uh-oh. I was bummed I didn't get in for the September box. Oh, Patty, soon. Usually the boxes are, because the September box, I think we would let it run through the 15th of September. So they start generally at the beginning of the month, and that's got nice coverage. I'm going to let those cool off. Just a solid black background, and you could sprinkle on some stars and stuff. I don't think I'm going to do that today, but that's definitely an option. We'll let that cool off, and I'm going to put that in the water for now. Hopefully, look, and now I see like a speck. Oh, but y'all know I don't make things perfect. Thank y'all for sharing, y'all. Thanks so much. And I will come back and read comments. Unfortunately, I can't always catch them all, and I'm only able to see my page, and that's just a few of them that I'm able to catch. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm adding surface wax. That just helps, and it probably really wouldn't pull up on this, but since I use chalk paste, to begin with. I don't know if I should have used this or not. It don't matter. I am. That's what we're doing today. I'm not a professional Chalk Couture. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional anything. I just wing it sometimes. Howdy, Miss Stella is absolutely loving school. In fact, this morning because I took her straight to the doctor first thing, I called our doctor and they were all booked up. Apparently, there's a lot of sickness going around right now. But they were booked up. So I took her to one of the urgent cares in town that I really, really like. And they tested her for everything. Nothing came back positive. So hopefully it's just a quick little viral fever, runny nose business. And we can move on past this pretty quickly. Hey, Mitzi. So, anyhow, then I called her me mama. And she said, just bring her on over. And that way I'm able to get some wood cutting done, come live with y'all. All right, there's the surface wax. It does give it just a little bit of sheen, but you really, I mean, it's hard to tell you've done anything. It just makes the surface not quite, it doesn't stick as good to it. So it won't pull up your paint or your paste. I used paste this time. And I was just going to say, of course, I didn't think about a fuzzing cloth, but here's a handy dandy one right here. I'm going to get started with the manger scene. And I'm just going to put my transfer. I feel like Mom has definitely done something with this one, but I'm not sure what. Because this one has definitely been used. I hope everybody's doing good. Thanks so much for watching and sharing and talking to me. And unfortunately, I do miss a lot of comments, but I do love going back and reading them. Look, I'm going to sit this on here because I'm seeing everywhere that I got the black paint, and I'm trying to make sure. I'd like to get this lined up relatively straight. I'm not always the best at getting things straight. I'm just going to press that down. Let me show you. There we have it. And then, like I said, that's got a little piece of fuzz right in the star. I'm going to try to get that off. Like I said, this is my favorite. I say favorite. I have so many favorites. Are y'all like me with the favorite stuff? Well, shoot. Hey, Lynn, I'm so glad you caught me too. I'm going to come in with the nominee. And y'all, this color is so pretty. It does need to be stirred up a little bit because it's so sparkly and shiny. I wish that I could get across the screen just how beautiful this is. It's like liquid gold or something. I don't know, not quite gold. And then I'm just going to pull it across the transfer, covering all the screened portions. You want to do this relatively quickly so that it doesn't dry and it doesn't end up pulling your paste up. If it dries, the screen print could pull the paste up from the design. So you just want to get you a nice thin coat, get rid of the excess, and then, whoa, I can't get a hold to it. And you don't have to press hard on these with the squeegee. Just gently press it down, glide it over. Look how gorgeous that looks. I just looked over here to see if I could already see it, but of course I can't. All right, I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to get my 3 wise men. And y'all, you could like, you can make like a whole scene with these. Mount them on some other like wood or canvases. I'm just trying to imagine. Use your, like, what could y'all come up with? What kind of ideas do y'all have for this? I love these. I'm making ornaments because these are too pretty not to be on my tree. Oh, I just love them. What's everybody been up to? What have y'all got going on for the weekend? Have y'all started having like some fun fall markets and I don't know what you call them, like vendor events and stuff? I love stuff like that. All right. And now I'm just going to take my nominee again, my squeegee, dip it in there, and then just gently brush it across the transfer, making sure you get it on all the screen printed areas. There we go. And then just scrape off the excess, and you can just scrape that right back into your paste so you're not wasting it too. There we go. Oh me, I missed a little spot right there. And when you're pulling it up slowly, you see that you've missed a spot, just lay it back down. Well, I sure thought let me just go across it a little bit more. Like I said, if you see a spot when you're peeling it up, just gently lay it back down and just go back over it. Get this out of the way, y'all. I'm so thirsty. And somebody told me these were really good, the bubblers, like good for you, natural flavors, no artificial sweeteners, but it's antioxidant sparkling water. So that's what I'm drinking today. He's not a big fan. Well, hey, I say if you like them, get them, use them. I love them. And I'm just going to dry this a little bit. But look how, I showed you the manger scene. But look how pretty the wise men turned out. And y'all, like I said, I'm missing a lot of comments. On Mom's page, I'm not seeing any. And I know on my page, I am missing a ton of them. Oh, goodness, Patty, I'll have to go back and see what the autocorrect changed it to. Autocorrect gets me so messed up sometimes. Hey, Anita. You have a granddaughter's baby shower. Oh, that's going to be so fun. Thanks so much for sprinkling, guys. He knows it's cheaper than shopping at Hobby Lobby. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that my paste is, and it's not dry. I'll have to touch that spot up because it was not dry. I've got a big fingerprint in one of my wise men. Oh, y'all, I'm so glad I tickle myself. And hey, for those of you who are my accountability partners, I just want to let y'all know that I am still, I was trying to find just a small paintbrush to dab that on there with. I am still walking, and today I'm probably going to be sore tomorrow because today I did lots of leg exercises, and that doesn't feel so good. I mean, after it's done, it feels good to say I did it. But I'm just going to dab that on, and there are a few places down here on the bottom that I did not slowly peel my transfer up. So it kind of pulled, it did not get on my cutout very well. But I'm just dabbing a little nominee in there because I can kind of see where it was supposed to go. y'all, this is what's so great. I want y'all to see how easy it is to fix your mistakes. And this isn't like totally a mistake. I just didn't look when I was ripping it up, because it's my favorite part, pulling it up and seeing the image. So I just wasn't looking, and I just ripped it up. And apparently I didn't get nominee all over it like I thought I did. So now I'm just coming in and filling it in, and it's going to be fine. Only me and y'all will ever know that. Oh, goodness. I like those little secret mistakes that only I know about. I feel like I have not been getting the shampoo. My hair has been kind of oily looking, and I don't have oily hair at all. But I think I'm not getting all my shampoo and conditioner out good. I'm in such a hurry to get in and get out that I don't take a lot of time for personal care. I'd like to say I did, but I don't have a lot of extra time, and it's fine. It is just fine. But y'all, I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to turn these into ornaments as soon as... Look, I'm scared to touch them now. Because I don't want to have another fingerprint to fix. Oh, yes. Yes, Patty, I think so, too. Like, I don't know what those dark blue colors are, but it would look great. And I started to do like a mixture of a dark blue and black for the background. But I just went with black. Anywho, I'm going to show y'all how simple it is. Y'all, okay, I think it's dry. Yeah, we're dry, guys. Sorry. I'm invested in seeing. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you very much. Okay, so then I just got a post holder. This is not a post holder. A hole punch. Mom says, I think she says I should do this one because I can see where it's going to go in. But this is kind of big. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, and I'm going to try to do it equally. Like, punch through there. So easy. Look, you don't even have to do arm exercises to be able to do this, to punch the holes. All right. That's just my no arm strength punching them. Oh, Stacy, I'm sure your hair's beautiful. All right. And there you have it. Got some holes. Y'all, by all means, I want y'all to look at there how close I got those to perfectly matching. That's like that's a Christmas miracle. Because I was just eyeballing it. I know I got, okay, I was going to say, I know I got some wire cutters out. And I don't know what this is like thin wire covered with, I don't know. I mean, it feels kind of papery. I'm just going to cut some off here. Like I said, it's a thin wire in there. And I'm going to poke it from the back through the front. And look, guys, you can do both sides of these as well. I'm just going to kind of try to make sure I got them evenly. And a pretty gold, what am I trying to say? Wire would be pretty. That's too chubby. I'm trying to find just the right pigtail twirler. This will be good. Because, okay, so I folded them up right here so that that's where they would stay. And then I'm just going to curl. I like to curl the ends of my wire. And this is thin, super thin wire, so it's really easy to curl. You're not going to have any trouble curling it. Don't know where to, probably Amazon, but I don't know what it's called. But it feels like it's just like a thin wire covered in like a, almost a raffia. I like to say raffia. I don't know if that's right or wrong. But there you have it. And you can't see the black. I mean, if you want to do like a gold wire, you would definitely be able to see that more. But isn't that going to be great hanging up on the Christmas tree? And for sure, if you think there's a possibility that you're going to see the back of it, just paint it when you're working on it. When you're painting it, just paint the back side. That's probably the best advice, as always. Just go ahead and paint the back, even if there's not, I mean, a real good possibility. And I'm just kind of eyeballing the length of this. I'm not measuring anything because I make sure I get more than enough because I like to have an excess. I like to be able to know that if I need less of it, I can just trim it off. I don't like to get too little of it. And I think I did get more on this one. But, you know, y'all can make them perfect and measure. That might be the best thing to do. I'm just not a measurer. I'm an eyeballer. Maybe that's why it's so hard for me to get these measurements for the cutouts put out here. Because I just eyeball it. It's about the size of my hand. That's how I measure stuff. Oh, goodness. But Stella is, oh, I was going to tell y'all, when we were walking into me Mama, she was pretending she had her backpack on. She said she was going to hold her backpack. Are you ever going to do any of the, I don't know what nutcracker, I don't know about the nutcracker, Stacy. I love nutcrackers. But there you have it. There's some of my Christmas ornaments if Mom doesn't keep them. What do y'all think? Be sure and let me know. I'll come back and read messages because I'm sure that I have missed messages. Let me set that up. Prop them up here. And like if you have, you know, if you didn't want to hang them from your tree, have garland on your mantle maybe and just sit these on there. That would be pretty. Add them to your centerpieces. Thank you so much, Patty. There's so much you can do with these wood cutouts, or even just put them on like a bigger, mount them on another board. You could put them on a wreath. So many options for these. But guys, I hope this gave you some good ideas to get going. I hope you love these. I didn't have a word for the day, so I just, you are a nutcracker collector, Stacy. That's really cool. So I just put the links in the description. But if you need me to send them, I'm happy to send them as well. But like I said, all the links are in the description. I hope y'all love them. I hope you have a great rest of the day. And if possible, I'll come back on this weekend. But I'm not entirely sure with Stella being sick, what's going to go down this weekend. I know I'm going to pick her up early and hopefully we're going to get some good rest this weekend. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.